It's Wednesday, December 7th, about a half hour before the open. This is a pre-open SPY report here. The pre-market range from yesterday's red bar is near the bottom half of the range, and we're close to taking out our yellow line target here. You can see there was an economic number released as we were drifting lower for a gap down a little bit. There was a productivity number announced, and the market, I guess, responded a little bit positive, so it's starting to grind up to the middle of the range. I would assume, which is, again, as I discussed on the closing video yesterday, it's very tough to know after 4 days down like this, are you going to get continued momentum? I still think the odds are you're going to try to take out that low. So therefore, this up opening does present an opportunity to kind of get short, to at least kind of take out the stops down here on the pre-market lows and maybe, and extend to this yellow line. The key there at that point is, are you going to continue or fail, down here at this level? And as I've been discussing, that's a key halfway point level on the monthly chart, where if we really can't, hold in this area and begin to form some kind of a weekly reversal, then we might be heading all the way down in December. But again, we're going to be looking for a weekly reversal in the bigger picture. Today's Wednesday. Let's assume we're down here a little bit. I mean, the only thing that can happen is today, tomorrow, and Friday, we can get some kind of rally, and this will become more of a shooter bar, and then we would actually anticipate a 2-up week heading into next week. But if that doesn't happen, then we're going to have to kind of see if this weekly chart, at some point could reverse and turn up. And if it stays red like this for most of the, for the week, that's going to take a bit of work to turn that up. So that's at this point with the 2-down week and some of these targets here, and possibly even much lower, I'm going to stay biased to the downside. I don't know how much follow through you're going to get today on the downside, but I think this is a pretty good opportunity to look for some kind of, if price action works out, early on with some kind of red bar or a failure, maybe to take out these stops and then reverse, I would go short and try to see, let's see if we test these lows. The only way we can go long is some kind of green bar again above this pre-market high. So I'd be more patient with that one. I'd want to see green really happen here, maybe follow through, and maybe if some kind of update develops today, I'd buy maybe the first pullback. I wouldn't get too excited about buying any green to start, given, we're kind of, let's say we do get green above this opening line, which I don't really anticipate. It could be above the midpoint of that bar, and we could be heading higher. So if we get a big, strong green bar, I guess I would have to buy it and say that we just took out these stops, and maybe we're going to get a 2-up day today. But again, not anticipating that at all. So let's look for opportunities to sell with the opening price action. Let's kind of scale out down here, because that's the area where we're going to, if it heads down there, it might pause first, and then you can have no risk to see if we get follow through below the, the yellow line, which would really be damaging for the market.